Yeah, absolutely. Andrew Castley. You want to join? Okay. All right. I'm gonna send you a link. I think that should do it. Tell me if that works. So yeah, but this is the point I was trying to make earlier, is that the
Hello.
Hey man, how you doing? How you doing, Andrew?
Not much. Doing
Good,
good.
good. So let me ask you, what's your opinion here on this?
To be honest, it feels kind of suspicious. Weird timing. This
How
Superman
do you
news
mean?
because we're only just days away from the Snyder Cut. They decide now to release this. I'm starting to think like,
Oh, I see.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
I hope this doesn't mean Cavill's gone because I like this Superman.
Oh, you liked his Superman. Okay.
Yeah,
We
I
have a
know.
little bit of we have a little bit of a difference of opinion there. I don't know if you've watched my channel much, but I don't think I didn't particularly like Cavill's Superman a lot. But
Well,
I would be willing to give him another chance.
yeah, I
As
mean,
long as it's in different kind of circumstances. I don't want a more traditional Superman. I don't want a Christopher Reeves type Superman at all.
that's what I
I,
tell everyone. That's because Snyder was trying to have his Superman to get to that, but we were like, no, blah 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 blah. He's trash and all that stuff. I try to tell them that this is not your Superman. This is a journey and an arc, but they don't believe me.
See, okay, all right, because I don't want to. I like to be nice and hear my guests out, but I have to say, I kind of, like in terms of Snyder's vision of Superman, I very much think that. Let me put it this way, like you're talking about this arc for Superman that he was supposed to go on, right? Now, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Do you think, because I don't want to be argumentative with you, it's your opinion,
No,
and
no.
I respect that.
I'm always here to have that civil conversation.
Yeah, good. Me too. Say, for instance, in Man of Steel, if Pa Kent had have said, instead of maybe you should let children die, he had have said something else like, no, of course not. But, you still have to be careful. Will that have substantially changed the movie for you? So much so that you wouldn't have liked Man of Steel?
Well, to be honest, I never really had a problem with that line because I
Sure,
basically
you didn't have a problem with it, but I'm asking you, would, if they had have changed that line to something else where it's the same movie, right? Exactly the same movie, but Pa Kent had have said something else like, of course not. Of course, it was great what you did, but you've got to be careful, son. Would that have substantially changed the movie for you that you wouldn't have
mm,
liked?
to be honest, that it wouldn't have changed it, but it would have made the people who hated Zack Superman happy because they would because people like he shouldn't say he should let the kids die. It would have made people who hated that line happy.
Right. Okay. So for you, right, and I suspect for people who are like yourself, who like Man of Steel, if they had have changed that line, it wouldn't have bothered you. But for
No,
people, but for people who don't like Man of Steel, who actually, like Pa Kent to be somebody who makes Superman a moral character or whatever, that one thing, for instance, would have made them enjoy the movie slightly more. Is that fair to say?
yeah, I guess.
Right. So this is my point about Zack Snyder. that movie and everything that people love about that movie doesn't have to change, right? To
Right.
So you like the score. I bet you like the score, you like the action, you like the visuals, you like the fact that Superman's a little bit more complicated and layered, right?
Yeah, because
These are the
he
things you
can't.
like about
Yeah, because
that movie.
he can't be like bright and cheery, saving cats from trees in every version.
Right. Okay. So we're agreed on that. Okay. So let's say we agree. Like a modern version, me
Right.
personally, the way I would do it is like maybe I would have done the whole film, and maybe at the end scene or something, he does something stupid like save a cat from a tree, but like really like a post credit scene or something where it's like a little wink, but like the whole film would have been the same, but like just something happens where he just happens to hear this thing and does save a cat from a tree or something stupid like that. Or I wouldn't have put that in. But my point is, let me go back to my point, that basically everything you love about Man of Steel could actually stay the same, and you could still have people who like the traditional Superman love the movie as well. And
Right.
all you'd have to do, or all Zack Snyder would have had to do, was change a few things. If he had to
Yeah.
change just a few of the story beats, he would have had all the guys like you who like it, who like the big bombastic action, who like the the more deep, soulful, meditative stuff, like where he's a kid and he's flipping out over his powers or whatever, right?
Mm. Mm.
I bet you that you like that scene, right? When he's a kid and he first realizes his X-ray vision, and his
Yeah,
mother
yeah.
comes to him
In
and she
fact,
says,
yeah. In fact, let me hold on. I should find a better missed out.
"What's happening?"
I will show
Oh,
a
okay.
picture.
Oh, okay. Look, cool.
I mean, look at this. There are so many versions.
Right. I understand there's so many versions, but I think that the point I'm trying to make is, look, you can have the exact same film. Superman doesn't snap Zod's neck, right?
Oh well. Okay.
Superman doesn't snap Zod's neck.
I,
Superman tries to save Pa Kent. Superman tries to save Pa Kent. Pa Kent doesn't tell Superman that maybe he should let kids die. Take those three things out of the movie, right?
right.
And give Superman one or two bits of dialogue that explains his motivation for why he's saving people, right? Exact
Right.
same movie. Exact same movie. It's just that one, Superman tries to save Pa Kent. Pa Kent still dies in the tornado, right? Superman
Yes.
doesn't do it quick enough, right? But he
Yes,
tries
because
to save him. He
I
thinks
know
about it
that.
for a second and he tries to save him, right?
Yeah, because I know people are used to the dying of a heart attack thing, but this is different.
Okay, no, but I'm giving you that. I'm saying, but Superman, right at the end, just before he hesitates, but then he goes and tries to save him, but he's too late. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I remember a video talking about like why
wait.
he uses.
Let me finish the question. Let me finish the question. So that we understand, and then you can tell me what I've said, right? And then so we're both on the same page. So the exact same movie, Superman doesn't snap Zod's neck. Superman tries to save his father. His father doesn't tell him maybe he should let kids die. They change the dialogue there, right? And one more thing, they give Henry Cavill Superman one or two lines of dialogue where he explains what motivates him to save people, right?
Hmm,
If you had the exact same story just with those four changes, do you think you would have not enjoyed the movie? I'm asking genuinely.
yeah, and yeah, but to be honest, I could agree with some of that stuff, but I remember
Okay,
watching it. But I remember one video talking about about the whole saving his dad thing. But I remember that at that time of his life, he only gained the X-ray vision and the heat vision and the super hearing.
sure,
He didn't gain super speed yet until we saw him do his first flight.
sure, okay. That's within the story, but the story isn't a documentary, right? The story is, it's something that's written as fiction. So if you're a writer, you can change that, right? So what I'm saying is, I'm asking, do you think that Man of Steel is so perfect that you couldn't imagine even a change in any of the story beats?
Mm, man,
I'm being completely genuine. If that's the case, then that's fine. It's your opinion.
dude, man, that's a hard thing for me to figure out because yeah, that's hard for me to figure out.
The reason I'm asking you this is because I think that Man of Steel could have made both people happy. People who wanted a new action-packed Superman who's punching, who's where there's Dragon Ball Z like fights, but also people who like certain things about Superman, certain traditional things in that have always been told about Superman, stuff like his morality, stuff like the dad, the Kent dad being a force for good in his life, right? I think you could have had that movie almost exactly beat for beat the same, and it would have made everyone happy, nearly everyone, because there's always going to be 10 to 15% of people who are going to hate things no matter what, right?
Yeah,
How good it is. But I'll tell you this: the more I've watched Man of Steel, the more I realize I can absolutely see why people love the movie. I see it as clear as day why people love the movie. It makes so much sense to me. I see why people like Zack Snyder in general, and I'm a huge. Do you like Watchmen?
I actually never seen that film.
You've never seen Watchmen?
I've
God
only
damn,
seen scenes, dude. I've only seen scenes.
dude, that's the good one. That's a really, really good one. Watchmen is like,
Yeah.
if you like Man of Steel, watch Watchmen.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah.
think.
So
But
anyway,
let's go on. Tell me what you want to say before we move on.
so back to this whole news today, man. A
Right, that's
lot
why I
of
want.
people, a lot of people are pissed about it, especially Joey's corner.
Oh, is Jodie's Corner pissed? I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. In fact, I got the video right here. Let me just get that up.